Hey guys, it's me, Loomis, and today we're going to be going ahead and teaching you how you can go ahead and create professional thumbnails for your YouTube channel. Now this is all based basically on Minecraft bedwars content, or even just Minecraft content, so I won't be able to help you guys with like other games such as Fortnite, GTA, or Rainbow Six Siege, or any other games like that. Also guys, there are going to be a little bit of requirements in today's video. One is that you have to have a PC or a laptop. You won't be able to do this method on your phone, so you're going to go ahead and need a laptop or a PC. Also, I suggest getting Badline Client as well. It just makes life so much more easier. Today we're going to be going ahead and talking you do two types of thumbnails. Tier 1 and Tier 2. Tier 1 thumbnails are very easy to do, take around about 15 minutes to do as well, and they look about a bit like this. Tier 2 thumbnails, however, look like this, and it does take around about 30 to 45 minutes to do, and it is a little bit more complex, so you'll need a proper step-by-step tutorial to do a Tier 2 thumbnail. So anyway guys, let's get right in today's video. Guys, I just want to also say before the video actually starts, thank you so much for 60 subscribers. It means a lot. Makes my week already, guys. 100 views already on the keyboard and mouse video, which is also pretty lit. You know, that could be the growth of me. You know, I might go ahead and do a bit more of them. If you do like them, you should go ahead and tell me. I also, guys, have a Discord. It's pretty darn cool, if I'm to say so myself. As you guys can see on screen, you can go ahead and chat to me, even play with me if you want to. And also guys, you can go ahead and self-promote if you want to as well. Also, there is going to be a giveaway, guys, which is going to be pretty lit as well. That's going to be at 100 subs, and it's going to be for VIP rank, so stay tuned for that. Anyway guys, without that, let's go right into the video. Okay, we are on the map Pernicious, as you guys can see. Yeah, I'll leave a link in the description down below on how you can go ahead and download these maps. I'll also put literally the download link. But guys, I would suggest you know, going ahead and watching the video to the download, because it is possible that you can get a virus, but you just have to be very careful and cautious. Remember guys, I'm not responsible if you guys do get a virus. It is on your hands, so make sure you go ahead and be careful. Yeah, just be careful guys. Anyway guys, starting off, we have the Tier 1 thumbnail. Now this is just basically going to be of an island, and I'm going to be going ahead and telling you what to screenshot and how to do it. So starting off guys, we are on the map Pernicious, as I've already said, and I kind of like this island. I don't know why. Aqua might be my favourite colour. I don't know. You know, it could be purple. I mean, my whole channel is based around purple, so you could probably guess that purple is my favourite colour. But fortunately, there is no purple in bedwars, so we're going to go with my second favourite, which is light blue or aqua. So, starting off guys, you want to go ahead and go on to options, MC options, video settings, quality, turn off your custom sky. Now you want to turn off your render distance and put it around about 2. Now if you are doing an island, you want to go ahead and just put it to like about 12, and then you want to go ahead and put your FOV to about 40 as well. Now that you've done this, you want to go ahead and get a good shot of the island. So as you guys can see, we're going to probably do something like this. You don't want to do something like this. As you see, this island right there is intersecting with this, and it will be very hard to like actually cut out and stuff. So you want to make sure it's just clear. You guys see there's like a massive gap. So this you know what, we're gonna do this. We'll do this. Okay, there. So F2 to go ahead and take a screenshot. Now you want to go change your settings, because I don't want to annoy myself later on when I'm actually going to play. Change it back to normal. Go out to the sky. F2. Oh no, no. I forgot. You got to press F1 to actually do that. Boom, F2. And now we are done on Minecraft. Let's go ahead and hop into
now that you're on
paint.net. You should get something like this. You want to go ahead and go Shift. You want to go over to the type here to search. Do %app data %. As you see right here, this folder. Now you want to go over to Minecraft. Go down until screenshots, and here we go. Now our last screenshot was our background, so you want to go ahead and drag and drop. like so, and now you've got this beautiful background. Now you want to go onto it again and go over to your island and add new layer. Now that you've done this, guys, you should go over to this top left where it says 2 right here, and there is a magic wand tool. You want to basically do the background. You want to hit the background, as you guys can see, and it should all highlight. Now if the tolerance is up to about 50, if you do it too high, it will look like this, and if you go ahead and press delete, it will do this. Now to go back, all you do is Control Z at the same time. You want to change your tolerance so it's just the islands what are being like photoshopped out, so as you guys can see. And then you want to get this rectangle tool, cover this island and press delete. Then you want to cover this island, get the arrow tool, bend this island a bit and make it much bigger. So now this is basically almost done already, if I'm honest. You know, tier 1 thumbnails only really take not that long, if I'm honest. So you just want to get it on an angle, maybe a little bit like more of an angle like that. There you go, and that's already basically done, you know. But we're not done because there's still a lot more things to do. So you want to go ahead and add depth to this island. So what that basically means is you want to add like shades of different colors and stuff, and it might sound hard, but it's not. So right here, as you see, there's a duplicate layer. You want to duplicate this 4 times, so you basically have 4. Well, 3 times, but you have 4. Okay, go on to the bottom one, go over to effects, blurs, motion blur, and you want to change this. For islands, I do around about like 80, 81ish, but for characters, I normally do about 125. Second one from the bottom, you want to go effects, blurs, and go to radial blur and put it on 2. It basically makes all the blurs turn into a circle. It's kind of weird, but kind of cool. The third one, you want to go over to adjustments, black and white. Now this is where all the depth comes in. It's amazing. So you want to go over to brightness as well, turn the brightness down, turn the contrast all the way up. And then on the same one, you want to go to effects, go to blurs, go to Gaussian blur, and then this is where the magic happens. As you guys can see, if we go ahead and turn this down, if we turn that up, you can see this, which kind of looks cool. But I would go ahead and just put like a 29, you know, not too much, not too fancy. So now that you've got this, you want to go ahead and drag it down all the way to the bottom like this. Background. Now the background is the main part, basically, in my opinion. It's where you look the most. As you guys see right now, if you had this thumbnail, you'll be looking at the background. You want to give that background a nice blur, so you can do a motion blur, but my personal preference is a zoom blur. Now you can do that. You guys see this looks pretty good, but you can like unzoom it if you want. Like this would be like, even this, it's telling you to go here because this is like the best. Go bottom left so it like zooms out a little bit, like this maybe like that. That looks pretty decent. You see, all of your attention is here now, in my opinion, of course. Well, it is like, you can't tell me. If you was to look at this, you would look at this first. Okay, so now that it looks like this, you want to go ahead and highlight the background. Go to adjustments, go to a saturation, and you want to go ahead and change the saturation to about 100, in my opinion. 111 for the background even looks nice. As you guys can see, it gives it a little bit more thing. Go up to the top one, go to adjustments, saturation, and then this is where you boost it a lot to about 120. You don't want to go overkill because it will look stupid. Now once you've done this, you can go ahead and merge these, in my opinion, but don't do it yet. Don't do it yet, in my opinion. I don't know why I keep saying in my opinion. What is wrong with me? Go over to levels. Now this is where everything gets pretty cool. You guys see the color has already changed. You get to like basically do levels what you want. I don't know why it's turned into purple. Alright guys, so now that you've done this, you guys see it looks a little bit better. Maybe turn the contrast down a little bit. Okay, so now that you've done that, you can do it on the background as well. Not the exact same as you see, because that kind of looks stupid. You might want to do a little bit darker for the background, like that. That looks pretty cool. Alright, so now that you've done that, you can merge them together and you can duplicate them. Now, if we go over to my YouTube channel right now, you can probably see, hold on a sec, you could see this little border around it. So if I go on this video, pause it, you can see this little border around the thumbnail. Now this is very key in thumbnails. It basically, I don't know why, it just makes it look cooler, in my opinion. So all you go ahead and do is go back to paint.net, go ahead and duplicate it, go over to adjustments, brightness, put the brightness all the way up, contrast, make it down. Like you can do it like this if you want. You know what, I'm gonna do it like this. Drag it under, go over here, make sure you got the the pointy arrow, and now you want to go ahead and move it by 12 pixels. Now if you don't know how to move it by 12 pixels, it's basically the arrows. If you do control right arrow, it does it 10 times. So if you go control right arrow and then right arrow twice, it will do 12, and you want to always do 12. Now this is a tutorial, so I'm not going to go ahead and spend too much time on this bit, so I'm literally just going to guess, you know, because I'm kind of lazy, you know, like that. It looks kind of cool in my opinion, so we're going to go over here, that a little bit down, and there you go. That looks kind of even. So yeah, that's basically number 1 thumbnail done. All you want to do to save it is go to file, go to save as. I personally do it on my downloads because then I can just easily find it and delete after. Go ahead and do like whatever name you want. Go over to save type, go over to PNG, and you can save it. Basically you save it, go to OK, it will tell you to flatten it, which will basically just do this, and then it'll be saved. So yeah, that's pretty much it for tier 1 thumbnails. Let's go ahead and get right into tier 2. Okay, tier 2 thumbnails are a little bit technical, as I already told you. They look a bit like this, like I showed you on the intro, and they take up to 30 minutes to do. So, starting off guys, what you want to go ahead and do is you want to be in your island again, and you want to go ahead and do the settings. So you want to go ahead and put your render distance to only about 9, custom sky off, and then your FOV change to like 40. So now we're going to go ahead and go to an island. We're going to go ahead and this is going to be the thumbnail of this video. So if we go ahead and change my render distance all the way down, maybe put it a little bit up so I can see that structure right there, like that. So I do it like that. Okay, so you want to go ahead and take a screenshot and obviously put your settings back to normal. So we're going to go over here, quality, custom sky on, render distance to about 16 as I normally have it. Go ahead and take a picture of the amazing sky. Once you have done that guys, you're going to need to go on Badlines. So basically if you go right shift, go to replay mode, you can go ahead and put a keystroke or keybind. I have P, so here you go, here's P, top left, right next to my keystrokes. You will see this weird camera every time I press key, P even. That basically means that I'm recording my gameplay. So what you want to go ahead and do is you want to go ahead and do /give Loomis, or you can just do at A if you're on your own, Minecraft barrier. Make sure you do a lowercase a, and then you can go ahead and just stack up, not too high, just so probably about here. Lower your render distance down to 0, so you can literally just go up until everything's gone. Now you want to go ahead and make a platform. Now you don't have to make a platform, like right now I'm just going to do it like this, but what you want to do is you want to prepare yourself. As you guys see, I have no armor. You want to go ahead and get yourself leather armor like so. You want to go get some dye. We're going to go ahead and be white, team white, why not? Enchanting table and a crafting bench, and then you can also get a sword as well. I like to go ahead and go stone or iron. This is light grey, not white. Like I said, I like to go either stone sword or wooden sword. So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and just grab our stuff like that. Break this enchantment table. You can enchant your sword, which I am gonna do. Go ahead and put your armor on, like in the menu, just so you can have it like later on as well. Start on the edge of your base, and yeah, now we roll. So you want to go ahead and record with your sword out, and that's it. That's all you had to do. Boom. press P again, save and exit, go up here where it says replay viewer, press on the recent one, go over here, but bro, that's perfect, right there. There you go, turn off your custom sky, and now we can go ahead and take this screenshot, maybe get a little bit of a side angle like that, boom. Now we've got all the screenshots we need. Now we are on to paint.net again. Okay, now that you're on here, you can go ahead and go on to percent update again. You want to go over to your screenshots, drag down your background, then you want to go ahead and get the next one, which is going to be like this area over here. Go to the background, boom, like so. There's nothing I really need to do. I'm gonna go ahead and just take this out because it's kind of annoying now. It's a little bit trash, not gonna lie. So with this kind of stuff, you're gonna have to try and like zoom in and just take all of this out, because yeah, there's no really good way on taking it all out. But you gotta find out the right angle. Now I'm just kind of rushing this because I don't want to, you know, waste your guys' times a little bit. So I mean, you could probably have it like there a little bit. And now you just want to go ahead and duplicate this 4 times and do as you would normally do with the other one. So you go motion blur, put that bad boy in, go on the second one, put blurs, radial blur, got the third one, put black and white, brightness and contrast, put low brightness, high contrast, then put a blur, Gaussian blur, boom, like so. Put this all the way down, and then do the same for this one, and I'll be back with you guys once I've done it. Okay, I've done everything. Make sure you select everything because I had to redo it because I didn't select it all. So now we're gonna go ahead and do hue and saturation. We're gonna bump the saturation down a little bit on the island, and on the person we are gonna go ahead and boost it a lot, just because I got some nice colors in there, purple and white shoes as well. And now that you've done that, now it's time for the background. Now the background is, in my opinion, the most important thing. We go to blurs, we're going to go ahead and do zoom blur. Now we're going to make everything look up like that. That looks pretty cool. And now we're going to go ahead and do adjustments, hue, saturation. We're going to change the saturation a bit down, and then we're going to mess around with the hue and make it look pretty darn cool. You know, that looks sick. You can go ahead and do like, I prefer to do these kind of purples like over here, or like that kind of, maybe a darker or maybe even a lighter look. You know, you guys can change what you guys want the background to look like. That looks pretty cool in my opinion, so we're gonna go ahead and roll with that. And now that we've done this, we can go ahead and put everything into one, and then you can do double it again, effects, boom, brightness all the way up, contrast in the middle. In my opinion, now I've changed my mind about the contrast and stuff like that. Go ahead and just do 12 pixels. I'm lazy, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. That looks about right, and then that also looks about right. So now we've done the main like thing, and you're wondering, where do you get the text, Loomis? The text is very easy. You just want to go ahead and hop onto Google, go over to the top and put in flamingo text. I will leave a link in the description, by the way. Go to the room, edit logo, and change whatever you want. So we're going to go ahead and do Loomis V2. Loomis V2. Put it up to the size before premium. Font, I suggest going Luckiest Guy, one of the best fonts ever, my opinion. Just looks so clean. Logo, you can change what the color is. So if I remember, if I go back to this, it's purple themed. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a lighter purple. So if we go over here, lighter purple, we can go by doing this like that. Maybe like a, yeah. And then you can change all of these if you want, but I'm not going to do that. Shadow, you can leave the same. Background, you want to always do transparency. And now you just press next. It should tell you to buy it, or you can download it. But you know, you can just always right click it, copy image, and now you can go ahead and come on this, make a new background, Control V, and boom, there you go. You can go ahead and have the text. I don't know where you would want it. Maybe if you want it, I don't know, over here or something. Like so. I don't really know. But what I do like to do with the text is if we go over to edit text again, it will tell us to do premium now, so just change the font a little bit. Come over to the V2 and just do a bunch of spaces. Next, done, boom, copy. Now we can go back to paint.net, and now we got something like this. So now we've got this logo on its own, and then we have this logo, this bit of the text on its own. So now we can move this, like, I don't know, in this corner, make it a little bit bigger maybe. And then we have this, make it the touches bit bigger, like that. There you go. And there you go. There's a thumbnail which takes 45 minutes, and I have rushed it. Now, if you want them like this, then you can go ahead and have them like this. But there is something called a tier 3 thumbnail, and I did mention, if we go back onto YouTube real quick, I did mention how this right here is a tier 2 thumbnail. Now this is kind of a tier 2 going into tier 3. This right here is definitely a tier 3. So the reason it's a tier 3 is because there's nothing in the background too complex. And this actually looks like I'm running on the land, which I pretty like, you know. And I actually put effort into this as well, because if you see here, this used to be stone, I replaced it, and then obviously the text as well goes behind the player's head. And you can always do this, but I'm not going to go ahead and do a tier 3 thumbnail with you guys today, because the timing, you know, this video is going to be probably like 20 minutes, and I don't really want it to be that longer, because obviously I probably have an annoying voice, so people get annoyed of me when I speak. Yo, geez, started off with, you know, that's kind of sick, not gonna lie. It's probably me pressing on it, but 100 views, now it's gone up to 113 by the time we've recorded this video, which has taken me like 20 minutes, which is pretty cool, not gonna lie. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, tier 3 would be this, and I will be showing you how to do this if you want another video on this. And yeah, anyway guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe, and also check if you are subscribed, because YouTube can be weird sometimes, I might unsub you. Anyway guys, I'll let you guys go, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.